Yeah, I think we've said it again and again. User training is really important for
Mm.
everybody. It's fundamental. We kind of say there are four core things I would say that everybody should have. That's endpoint security, email security,
Mhm.
user training, and multi-factor authentication. So password identity management. Those four things are kind of non-negotiable. They just have to be in place. And anybody in the event of a critical sort of attack, that comes knocking on your door, the insurance company, the information commissioner's office, anything like that, they're not gonna they're not gonna play favorably with you or be nice if you don't have those things in place. They're not optional; they just need to be in place. After that, policies, I would say, it would be a really
Mhm.
useful thing to have in place. Get them in relatively early. They don't need to be complex. In fact, I would say break your policies down into very manageable bite-sized
Mhm.
chunks, and make sure that you have them written down and that your users have read them.
Yeah.
You're going to want to enforce these policies, after the fact potentially, and you can't enforce a policy that's not written down, and you can't enforce a policy that your users haven't read and haven't seen. So make sure you've got some policies, and make sure those policies are understandable to the layman, and make sure that they've been read by your users, and you've
Yeah.
got some kind of
Yeah.
evidence that they've read and documented them. Okay. If you've got those things in place, that gives you a really good fundamental starting point to grow from as you get to become a bigger company. And then
Yeah.
there's a lot of other things you could do, but it fundamentally gives you a really good starting point.